Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles is your source for vintage, antique collectibles, vinyl records, and more. Located at 206 East Jackson in historic downtown Harlingen, it's Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles. It's a step back in time with a soundtrack like none other. Open Monday through Saturday, filled with memories and more. Forever Memories is for you.
Looking for furniture? Go to Furniture Place, where they carry Ashley furniture and products you won't find anywhere else. Buy from the best. 6-piece bedroom sets, $399 and up. No credit check financing. Furniture Place. They beat any price. Guaranteed 10%. 125 Ruben Torres Boulevard in Brownsville, Texas. Needing tires, my friends? Then race over to Lombardi Tires and take advantage of great deals, including tires beginning as low as $20. That's right, tires as low as $20 right now at Lombardi's Tire, located 300 US 281 Brownsville, Texas. Lombardi Tires. Yes, I said $20 tire. Do you need money? Then start a new career today. Do you want to make more money? Then call Southeast Contracting. Construction work of any kind at higher wages. Call today.
Hino Gas is a proud supporter of Valley High School sports and academics. We encourage you to be prepared for the fall and winter season. Visit hinogas.com to get your propane discount. At Hino Gas, we're here to help. Call us today.
Don't pass up the savings at Mikasa Furniture. Score big at Mikasa Furniture.
7533 Boca Chica Boulevard, Brownsville.
We are this close.
We're this close.
We are this close. Of wanting
To making history. This close to changing the world.
We're this close.
This close. This close to making sure no child suffers a crippling disease
Ever again.
This close.
We are this close to ending polio.
Ending polio. All we need is you.
This close.
If we don't act now, we may lose this chance forever. Help Rotary make history at endpolionow.org.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Xavier. This is Sarge, and we're the owners of King Cuts Barbershop, and this is the King Cuts crew. Welcome to King Cuts!
We specialize in all kinds of men's cuts and hair designs. Keep yourself groomed. We'll take care of the rest. King Cuts, where fresh cuts are served daily.
The Harlingen Downtown District has a bit of everything, my friends, and here's an invitation for you to visit and experience a friendly environment with a taste of local business and a variety of shopping, dining, and entertainment throughout the year. Vintage shops loaded with collectibles from the past, dining that caters to all, boutiques, quilting, salons, live entertainment, and don't forget about market days on the first Saturday of each month on Jackson Street and Art Night the last Friday of the month. It's the Harlingen Downtown District, and the invitation is for you. Shop Downtown Harlingen today.
If you just graduated high school, are looking to change careers, or to upgrade your job skills, Texas Southmost College is the place to start. With over 50 certificates and associate degrees to choose from, TSC has the career for you. At TSC, you get a quality education that's close to home. Earn a certificate or an associate degree and get the education you need for today and tomorrow's job market.
Wouldn't you like to be in demand?
Register now at Texas Southmost College in Brownsville.
For over 65 years, VTX1 Companies has called South Texas home. And that means more to us than just being in a community. It means being part of the community. Through the good times and the hard times, celebrating every triumph, and lending a helping hand whenever we can. From farm to city and neighbor to neighbor, VTX1 Companies is there, bringing friends, families, businesses, and communities closer together. VTX1 Companies, connecting you since '52.
Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles is your source for vintage, antique collectibles, vinyl records, and more. Located at 206 East Jackson in historic downtown Harlingen, it's Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles. It's a step back in time with a soundtrack like none other. Open Monday through Saturday, filled with memories and more. Forever Memories is for you.
Looking for furniture? Go to Furniture Place, where they carry Ashley furniture and products you won't find anywhere else. Buy from the best. 6-piece bedroom sets, $399 and up. No credit check financing. Furniture Place. They beat any price. Guaranteed 10%. 125 Ruben Torres Boulevard in Brownsville, Texas. Needing tires, my friends? Then race over to Lombardi Tires and take advantage of great deals, including tires beginning as low as $20. That's right, tires as low as $20 right now at Lombardi's Tire, located 300 US 281 Brownsville, Texas. Lombardi Tires. Yes, I said $20 tire.
Hello and welcome to tonight's coverage of high school football here on Rio Sports Live. Tonight we bring you a very exciting matchup between two inner-city rivals, Brownsville Veterans Memorial Chargers versus the Brownsville Rivera Raiders. We want to thank you tonight for joining us here on Rio Sports Live as we bring you that very exciting matchup between these two Brownsville schools. We are preparing for both teams' alma maters. Kickoff is set for 7:30 p.m. We will be taking a short commercial break. Kickoff is set at 7:30 p.m. So we're going to take a commercial break as we do the national anthem and the alma mater of both schools.
Do you need money? Then start a new career today. Do you want to make more money? Then call Southeast Contracting. Construction work of any kind at higher wages. Call today.
Hino Gas is a proud supporter of Valley High School sports and academics. We encourage you to be prepared for the fall and winter season. Visit hinogas.com to get your propane discount. At Hino Gas, we're here to help. Call us today.
Don't pass up the savings at Mi Casa Furniture. Score big at Mi Casa Furniture.
7533 Boca Chica Boulevard, Brownsville.
this close.
We're this close.
We are this close. Of wanting
to making history.
This close to changing the world.
We're this close.
This close. This close to making sure no child suffers a crippling disease
ever again.
This close.
We are this close to ending polio.
To ending polio.
All we need is you.
This close.
If we don't act now, we may lose this chance forever. Help Rotary make history.
Hello and welcome back to tonight's coverage of high school football here on Rio Sports Live as we bring you a very exciting matchup between the Brownsville Rivera Raiders and the Brownsville Veterans Memorial Chargers. Both teams coming in for their first game of the season, a non-district clash, Brownsville intercity rivalry. Both teams looking to come out with their first victory of the season and get on the right foot. We're coming to you from Brownsville Sam Stadium, a beautiful stadium with a brand new scoreboard, one of the biggest scoreboards in the state. And here you see the Veterans Memorial Chargers coming out of the tunnel and heading to their sideline as we prepare for kickoff. Coming into tonight's game, both teams starting off with a very solid preseason. And now they're both looking to prepare to get their first victory and march forward through the regular season. And we're scheduled here tonight, 7:30 p.m. kickoff for 4 quarters of high school football. Brownsville Rivera tonight coming from 32-6A. Coach Tom Chavez in his 21st season at Rivera with a combined record of 118 victories, 106 losses, and 1 tie. His 2017 record for Brownsville Rivera was 1-9. They're coming off a disappointing season last year, looking to bounce back and improve on that. They have returning starters. They have 4 returning starters on offense, 6 on defense. They have a total of 11 returning lettermen. Some of the players to watch for Brownsville Rivera, who's in the all-black kit today, all-black uniform today, is Oscar Medellin, a defensive back, a senior, Jesus Camarillo, wide receiver, a senior, and Elian Hernandez, wide receiver, who's also a senior. On the defensive side, leading Brownsville Rivera will be Gabriel Cuellar, who's a linebacker, senior. And as we prepare for the kickoff, Brownsville Veterans Memorial getting ready to kick off. Brownsville Rivera on the scoreboard end, ready to receive. And we have another very exciting football season just kicking off here in the Rio Grande Valley. The kick is off. Number 7 with the return gets past the defender, trying to find the outside, and he's down at the 30-yard line. And Brownsville Rivera has the starting position at the 30-yard line as number 12 quarterback Ariel Gonzalez taking the snaps for Brownsville Rivera. Lining up in the backfield with him will be number 5 running back Frank Iguia, number 32 fullback Mariano Mendez. Lining up in the I formation, Arden Singleback. Here's Ariel Gonzalez on the under center. And it's a sweep to number 18 to the outside. And
Fumble! And Veterans Memorial recovers. That's a Veterans Memorial ball. And the first defensive play of the season for Veterans Memorial. And they got great field position on the 40-yard line. 39-yard line.
It looks like it'll be more like the 44-yard line. So Veterans Memorial coming out here, and it's going to be number 2 quarterback Liam Longoria, who's a junior. Lined up with him is number 8 Mauricio Garza at running back. And let's see what this Veterans Memorial offense can do early on in this game. The snap, it's a short pass to number 1, and he's met quickly with the swarming defense of Brownsville Rivera. That's number 1, Elijah Maston, with the reception. This Veterans Memorial offense, a very high explosive offense, lining up with the spread offense here as number 2, Liam Longoria gets the ball. The lefty passes a short screen to number 10. Number 10, Carlos Galindo with the reception with no gain. The ball will still be at the 41-yard line on Rivera territory. It's going to be 3rd and about 7. And with this up-tempo offense, Liam Longoria leading the offense. The snap, he rolls to his left. He's got someone short on number 29, but he's unable to keep possession of the ball. And that's going to be an incomplete 4th down. 4th down for Brownsville Veterans Memorial. Let's see what head coach David Cantu decides to do here. Head coach David Cantu looks like he's leaving his offense on the field. Liam Longoria under center. And it looks like they're going to go for it. 4th and 7. Liam Longoria with snap. Pressure by the defensive end. He scrambles. Gets past 2 defenders. It takes a shot, and it's going to be down. It's going to be short at the 38-yard line. And it's going to be a turnover of possession. And Brownsville Rivera getting the ball there. Very good job defensively from Brownsville Rivera. And now we have a chance to see the Brownsville Rivera Raiders offense coming off that turnover early on in the game. Lining up at quarterback, it's number 12, Ariel Gonzalez. Motion to number 1, it's a sweep. He's going up the middle, but he's met by a swarm of Chargers, and he's lost about a yard or 2. The ball will be spotted at the 38-yard line. And that'll make it 2nd and 10. There was no gain there. No gain. At first it appeared he had lost yardage there, but it looks like he got to the goal line. So the 3 backs there, it's going to be the quarterback, number 12, Ariel Gonzalez. Lined up behind him is fullback, number 32, Mario Mendez. And running back, number 5, Frank Iguia. And there we got the sweep motion again. Fake to the fullback. And it's a pass. Nearly intercepted
and nearly into
the hands of number 82, Elian Hernandez, but it's dropped, and it'll be a 3rd and 10 for Brownsville Rivera. Nice play action there from Brownsville Rivera, but a good defense there by number 12 and number 27, the safety and corner combo for Brownsville Veterans. Number 12, Eric Sosa, and number 27, one of the team captains, Tony Medrano, a senior, breaking up that play there. And here comes Brownsville Rivera, 3rd and 10. With the single back formation, the sweep, pardon the motion, and it's a pass, short to number 5, the running back. And looked like it's going to be close, folks. He's marked at the 49-yard line. That's number 5, Frank Iguia. Frank Iguia, the starting running back, along with number 32, Mariano Mendez. Nice motion there from the Rivera offense, getting number 5, Frank Iguia, there in the flats, getting a nice third and long 1st down. And it'll be 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line, nearing the middle of the field. Brownsville Rivera lining up with the single back once again, motion, and it's a sweep to number 1, Jesus Camarillo. And a nice 4 or 5 yard gain there by Camarillo to the sweep to the left side. And that makes it 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5 for Brownsville Rivera. This Brownsville Veterans Memorial defense coming up with the turnover on the opening drive. Looking to match that once again. And here comes Ariel Gonzalez with the single back once again. With the motion, it looks like we have a false start on the Brownsville Rivera. One of the linemen moved. Yes, sir, and it's, as the official confirms, it's a 5-yard penalty. False start on Brownsville Rivera. This Brownsville Veterans Memorial defense would really like that, pushing this team back. It's going to be a 2nd and 10 from the Brownsville Rivera 49. Brownsville Rivera coming out with the single back formation with 2 wingbacks. Motion, Camarillo to the left, and it looks like we might have another false start. The match official rules another false start. They ruled a false start on number 5, the running back Frank Iguia, and it's going to be a 2nd and 15. Brownsville Rivera with some momentum early on, although these past 2 or 3 penalties bringing them back, killing a bit of the momentum here. And here come the Rivera offense, this time with the split back, 2 running backs in the backfield. And it's a play action. Number 12 scrambling, but he's
sacked by number 44. A swarming defense. Number 44 and number 52 for Brownsville Veterans on the tackle there.
Number 44, Oscar Platas, and number 32, Thomas Peña on the tackle there. Great job defensively for Brownsville Veterans. That makes it a third down and 21. With 21 yards to go, let's see what the Brownsville Rivera offense has up their sleeve here. Ariel Gonzalez leading this offense. Coming out with trips left and shotgun, and it's a snap. It's going to be a screen, and it's busted up by this Veterans Memorial defense, and it's going to be another loss of yards for Brownsville Rivera, bringing that to a 4th and long. Great job defensively by the Veterans Memorial Chargers, forcing this Brownsville Rivera team to punt. The punter for Brownsville Rivera is number 18, Matthew Guerrero. Back to receive is number 1 for Veterans Memorial, Elijah Maston, the wide receiver, a speedy receiver, and the punt is up. It's going to take a bounce. Elijah Maston recovers it, and here he goes. And he gets past the block to the sideline.
Fumble by Elijah Maston, and it appears he recovers. Lucky to recover that was Elijah Maston, and now Brownsville Veterans Memorial will have prime real estate here. He's going to be on the
Brownsville Rivera territory. We do have an injury on the field. We are 6 minutes left in the first quarter. It's at 0-0, Raiders and Chargers. As we take a quick commercial break, we'll be back for the action as Brownsville Veterans Memorial will take the field around the 40-yard line of Brownsville Rivera.
Now.org.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Xavier. This is Sarge, and we're the owners of King Cuts Barbershop, and this is the King Cuts crew. Welcome to King Cuts!
We specialize in all kinds of men's cuts and hair designs. Keep yourself groomed. We'll take care of the rest. King Cuts, where fresh cuts are served daily.
As the player number 1 gets up, it's Jesus Camarillo, the senior wide receiver / running back for Rivera. Glad to see him come up free of injury. As Brownsville Veterans is lining up on offense, Liam Longoria, number 2, leading the line there for the quarterback. Next to him is running back number 8, Mauricio Garza, a tall running back. And Brownsville Veterans lining up on the shotgun formation, trips right. Longoria under center, a quick screen to the right, number 88. Damian Maldonado reaching the sideline in a nice gain of about 5 or 6 yards, and it's going to be a 2nd and short there. As the match officials call a timeout, a referee timeout, as one of the linemen for Brownsville Veterans stayed down, making sure he's all right. Brownsville Veterans looking to regroup here, as well as this defense for Brownsville Rivera. Brownsville Veterans Memorial lining up with trips left at shotgun. Longoria at center. Longoria commanding presence for Veterans Memorial. A quick run up the middle, and he's going for 15-20, and he's down to the 5-yard line. That's number 8, Mauricio Garza. A great gain for Veterans Memorial, and it makes it a first and goal for Brownsville Veterans Memorial Chargers as they're knocking on the door of these Rivera Raiders. We got 5 minutes left in the first quarter. This hurry-up tempo offense for Veterans Memorial lining up at shotgun once again. Another run play, a keeper, a zone read for the quarterback Longoria. The ball is out, but it's rolled down. Match officials roll that down. The referee rules it down immediately as Longoria was reaching for some extra yardage. The ball popped out, but he was down, and it'll be a second and goal. Ball is at the 2-yard line. Veterans Memorial lined up in the shotgun formation with the fullback / tight end there. Number 8, Mauricio Garza, the running back here. And he goes up the middle with, doesn't appear he makes it. He's going to be short at the 1-yard line, and it's going to be a Brownsville Veterans Memorial third down, third and goal here. The Brownsville Rivera defense there, good job of swarming there on the, not allowing any space there between the holes and the linemen. And it's just third and goal. Longoria under center, shotgun, and he hands it off to Mauricio
Garza breaks a tackle, and that's a touchdown. Touchdown, Veterans Memorial Chargers, and that makes it 6-0 in favor of Brownsville
Veterans. Here in the first quarter, with 5 minutes left in the first quarter, it's Brownsville Veterans 6-0. As Brownsville Veterans lines up for the extra point, it's number 9, Israel Baron, the kicker. Number 15, Rolando Izeta, backup quarterback, holding the ball, and it's up. And the officials rule it good. That's 7-0 in favor of Brownsville Veterans. We got 4 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Brownsville Rivera will receive. As we take a quick commercial break, we'll be right back with the action and the kickoff for Brownsville Rivera.
It's a bit of everything, my friends, and here's an invitation for you to visit and experience a friendly environment with the taste of local business and a variety of shopping, dining, and entertainment throughout the year. Vintage shops loaded with collectibles from the past, dining that caters to all, boutiques, quilting, salons, live entertainment, and don't forget about market days on the first Saturday of each month on Jackson Street, and art night the last Friday of the month. It's the Harlingen Downtown District, and the invitation is for you. Shop downtown Harlingen today.
And we're back to the action as Brownsville Veterans lining up to kick. It's the kicker, number 9, Israel Baron for Veterans. Back to receive for the Rivera Raiders is number 4. Number 4, Joe Zapata, running back senior. And number 18, Matthew Guerrero, a defensive back. Let's see what Rivera can muster up here. As we're in the first quarter, 7-0 in favor of Brownsville Veterans. And the kick is up. It's a high one. A little bit of miscommunication there. And number 18 downs it for a touchback. Number 18, Matthew Guerrero. It was kicked directly in the center, so it was a bit of a mix-up there between Guerrero and Zapata. And now it's going to be a Rivera offense starting on the 20-yard line. Quarterback Ariel Gonzalez in the huddle. Brownsville Veterans lining up with the 4-2-5 defense. A quick snap, and it's down to number 32 with the taking a big hit there was number 32, Mariano Mendez. One of the safeties there for Brownsville Veterans Memorial came in strong taking a knock there. Getting right back up was Mendez. And that was a 2-yard gain. It's going to be 2nd and 8 for Brownsville Rivera. Lining up once again in the single back formation with 2 wing backs. We got a motion here to the right side. And it's a play action down the middle intended for number 82, Elian Hernandez. But it's too far with lots of traffic there in the middle. And it's incomplete. It's going to be a 3rd and 8 here in the first quarter for Brownsville Rivera. Brownsville veterans with the 4-2-5 defense. Here's Brownsville Rivera lining up with the single back formation, 2 wing backs. And number 5, Frankie Gia at the backfield. It's another play action. It's a screen to Gia. Intercepted by Brownsville
veterans. That's number 35 with the big play there. Michael De Leon, the senior defensive lineman, read the screen beautifully. And now it's a Veterans Memorial possession in Brownsville Rivera territory, right at the
21-yard line in Rivera territory. And Brownsville veterans will be knocking at the door once again. Here comes Liam Longoria, and lined up with him is number 5, Guadalupe Moran. Got a tight end there on the left side with 2 wide receivers on the right. As we have a motion here, it's a sweep to the left. Number 10,
brought back, breaks a tackle. He finds the sideline, met by a swarm of Rivera defenders.
A big hit there. That was number 10, Carlos Galindo with the sweep there. Losing yardage there was Veterans Memorial, about a 5-yard loss. Great job defensively from this Rivera defense. This Rivera defense returning 6 starters from last season. Coach Tom Chavez on his 21st season saying he is relying heavily on his defense this year. And
that's a fumble, number 5 with the fumble, Veterans Memorial, Lupe Moran with the fumble, and it's a great recovery by number 24 for Brownsville Rivera, Gabriel Cuellar, linebacker, and that makes it a 1st and 10 from the 23-yard line for Brownsville Rivera. A topsy-turvy first quarter. We got 3 minutes left. Brownsville Veterans Chargers 7, Brownsville Raiders 0. Brownsville Rivera trying to equalize here. Coming out with a single back formation. It appears they have 2 wing backs to the left, a motion to the left, and number 4 with the sweep to the left side, cut back, met by a swarming Brownsville Veterans defense, and it's down for a loss for Rivera. That was number 4, Marlon Montelego, sophomore, with the carry there. It's going to be a 2nd and 11.
More like a 2nd and 10 for Brownsville Rivera, trying to get some momentum here offensively. Single back formation, 2 wing backs. And it's a motion to the left. It's a counter there, and met up immediately by this Brownsville Veterans defense. Reading it perfectly is the defensive lineman, number 44, and number 52, number 44, Oscar Platas, and number 52, Alex Villarreal, the defensive tackle, on the play there. It's going to be a 3rd and long here for Brownsville Rivera. Brownsville Rivera, both teams have a great crowd out here, a beautiful evening here at beautiful Sam's Stadium. And we have Brownsville Rivera lining up on trips right, shotgun, and the snap is there. A bit of miscommunication there. Number 82 thinking it was a deeper route. Quarterback Ariel Gonzalez thinking it was going to be a stop route, and it was a pass to no one. And that's going to bring up 4th and 10 4th and 10 for Brownsville Rivera. Elijah Maston back to receive for Brownsville Veterans. To punt for Brownsville Rivera is number 18, Matthew Guerrero. Guerrero earlier on was a kick returner, so that's something to watch for here. And the snap is high, and it's in the end zone. And it looks like he is going to escape the end zone, prevent a safety. That was Matthew Guerrero there with a great effort there after the ball was snapped way too high over his head. Incredible how he got out of the end zone there. Lots of Veterans Memorial defenders there. And it's going to be a Veterans Memorial ball at the 11-yard line. A bit of a miscue there from the special teams for Rivera, handing great field position here to Brownsville Veterans Memorial as Liam Longoria bringing out his offense here with the two-back set, two wide receivers to the left and shotgun. Flanking Longoria is number 8, Mauricio Garza, and number 1, Elijah Maston. And it's a play up the middle for Mauricio Garza, but no gain. Great job defensively for Brownsville Rivera. Brownsville Rivera returning 6 starters on defense, 11 returning lettermen this year. Let's see what this experienced defense can do here. Try to prevent this Brownsville Veterans Memorial offense from scoring here. It's 4 wide receivers. It's a roll out to the left for Longoria. The lefty gets past one defender, rolls out to the left, and he's out of bounds there at the 5-yard line. Liam Longoria doing an excellent job coming up with some Johnny Manziel-like skill there, evading the defensive end and getting some positive yardage there. And that's going to make it a 3rd and 5, about a 3rd and 5, 3rd and 4 with 51 seconds left here in the first quarter. We do have an injury on the field, unfortunately, for Brownsville Rivera. We will take a commercial break, and we'll be right back with the action as Brownsville Veterans Memorial will be knocking at the door here in the end of the first quarter with 51 seconds left. It's 7-0 in favor of the Chargers.
If you just graduated high school, are looking to change careers, or to upgrade your job skills, Texas Southmost College is the place to start. With over 50 certificates and associate degrees to choose from, TSC has the career for you. At TSC, you get a quality education that's close to home. Earn a certificate or an associate degree and get the education you need for today and tomorrow's job market.
Wouldn't you like to be in demand?
Register now at Texas Southmost College in Brownsville.
For over 65 years, VTX1 Companies has called South Texas home. And that means more to us than just being in a community. It means being part of the community. Through the good times and the hard times, celebrating every triumph, and lending a helping hand whenever we can. From farm to city and neighbor to neighbor, VTX1 Companies is there, bringing friends, families, businesses, and communities closer together. VTX1 Companies, connecting you since '52.
Welcome back to the action. Player is still down for Rivera. Can't get a number on him. We do wish him the best. Wish him that he will get on his feet. Seems like some type of leg injury, knee injury. Let's hope it's not too serious. As we return to the action, Brownsville Rivera tonight. Both teams coming off for their first game of the season, a non-district matchup. Brownsville Veterans, of course, coming in from District 16 5A Division 1, a 10-team division, the first year running. It's pretty much an all-valley district, I believe, with about 1 or 2 Laredo schools. And this Brownsville Veterans will look to make their 3rd district title this year. After coming out with an outright district title last year and the year before, sharing a co-district title with Mercedes. 2017 record was 10-2. They made it to the second round of the playoffs. And Coach David Cantu in his 7th season at Brownsville Veterans Memorial with a combined record of 45-21. Returning players for Brownsville Veterans, they have 6 on offense. About 3 linemen are returning, along with a couple of skilled wide receivers with some experience there from that district title winning team last year. We got 2 on defense, so they are a bit inexperienced on defense. And some of the players to watch is Tony Medrano, free safety number 27, who's also a team captain. The quarterback Liam Longoria, who's just a junior this year, along with wide receivers Carlos Galindo and Elijah Maston. Liam Longoria replacing Gustavo Vasquez, and who was a key loss to graduation last year. As you can see, the Brownsville Veterans offense lining up as the Rivera player is being carted off. We do wish him the best and a speedy recovery after that injury. Another player that Brownsville Veterans is looking to replace is Abel Martinez, a running back. Looking to replace him is Mauricio Garza, who did have a touchdown earlier in the game. As Longoria under center got Brownsville Rivera with 8 guys in the box. Brownsville Veterans with the tight end on the left. And it's going to be an option play to the left. Mauricio Garza to the outside. And that's a touchdown with the awesome hit by number 25, Brownsville Rivera linebacker. Defensive back Eric Ibarbo. Eric Ibarbo with the massive hit there, but unable to prevent that touchdown. And that's the second touchdown of the night for Mauricio Garza, number 8. And it appears there is a flag on the play. The play will be brought back. The touchdown does not count. Let's see what the match officials have to say here. We did have some technical difficulties with the audio there. As we come back to the action, number 8 with the sweep play there, and that was first and goal there for Brownsville Veterans Memorial. That was Mauricio Garza once again to the outside, but to no avail. Coming in at quarterback is number 15 for Brownsville Veterans. That's going to be Rolando Izeta, a senior. They did say they would be sharing snaps between him and Liam Longoria. There goes the ball to Mauricio Garza to the 2-yard line, and it's stripped as Brownsville Rivera ends up with the ball. That's number 25 with the huge play, stripping the ball and getting the recovery, nearly making a long run there, was number 25, Eric Ibarbo, the senior defensive back for Rivera, who also had a massive hit earlier. And that's going to be a Brownsville Rivera possession here with 5 seconds left in the first quarter. it's going to be Brownsville Rivera possession here on their own 18-yard line. First and 10. And the single back formation. Motion. And it's a handoff to number 32. Number 32, Mariano Mendez. And it's going to be a 3 or 4 yard gain. Great play for the first play of the drive, and it brings a 2nd and 6 here for Brownsville Rivera. The defense coming up big for Rivera, denying any points for Brownsville Veterans Memorial. And there's the bell for the end of the first half as we enter the second half, a 7-0 scoreline in favor of Brownsville Veterans Memorial. The only score of the game coming from Brownsville Veterans Memorial, Mauricio Garza, running back, with an 8-yard scamper, making it a 7-0 ball game as Brownsville Rivera coming up to the other end, switching sides of the field, trying to muster up some offense here and get the equalizer here. Number 12, Ariel Gonzalez, leading this offense here as they line up on the single back formation. Mariano Mendez lined up at running back, 2 wing backs, and motion, and it's another run for the big fullback, number 32, Mariano Mendez, breaking tackles. Great effort there, great solo effort by the running back, Mariano Mendez. He's looking to get hot here, and it's going to be a 1st and 10, a first down for Brownsville Rivera. Motion, and it's a toss to Mariano Mendez, and he's met up by the Brownsville Rivera defense, making it a 2-yard gain, and it's going to be 2nd and 8 here for Brownsville Rivera. With the start of this second quarter, Rivera trying to get on the scoreboard here. These Brownsville Veterans Memorial Chargers up 7-0 here. The defense lining up at the 4-2-5 defense. And it's a single back. Ariel Gonzalez there. The motion. It's a play action. Reaching the flats to number 5, Frankie Gia, taking a big hit by the senior, number 27, Tony Medrano for Brownsville Veterans. The safety laying a big hit there on Frankie Gia. And it's going to make it a 3rd and 8 for Brownsville Rivera. And it's a big play here for Brownsville Rivera as they line up for the 3rd and 8. Ariel Gonzalez here. The motion, play action, but there's a penalty there. You got a yellow handkerchief on the field. And it's going to be ruled a false start on Rivera. It's going to be a 5-yard penalty. That'll bring them back to a 3rd and long. 3rd and 11 for Brownsville Rivera. Let's see if they line up in the running formation with some play action, or possibly just come out in the shotgun, in the passing play here. These Brownsville Veterans Memorial defense, a very aggressive defense so far early on in this first quarter, this first half. Lining up at shotgun. The snap, trips right, and the guy, he has someone
wide open, but the ball is dropped. It was right in the hands of number 11, Oscar Medellin, but the ball is dropped, and it's incomplete. That would have been a huge play. He was all by himself. A great throw by the quarterback, Ariel Gonzalez, but it's incomplete, and Brownsville Rivera will have no choice but to punt here. Number 18, Matthew Guerrero, lining up there. Long snapper, number 50, Francisco Abrigo. Let's see if he can correct that miscue earlier when the ball went over Matthew Mendez's head, and see if they can get this going here. A high snap. Match officials rule a timeout for Rivera. And it's going to be a timeout for Rivera. 4th and 11 here in the second quarter with 10 minutes and 42 seconds. Brownsville Chargers 7, Rivera Raiders 0. And we're back to the action here. Brownsville Veterans Memorial here, lining up in the punt. It's Elijah Maston there for to receive. It's a good punt, bouncing there on the 28. Elijah Maston debating whether to get it. It goes out of bounds, and it's going to be a Brownsville Veterans Memorial ball at the 18-yard line. We have 10 minutes and 30 seconds left in the second quarter. Returning to the action, Brownsville Veterans Chargers 7, Brownsville Raiders 0. And here comes Liam Longoria, the quarterback, lined up with number 8, Mauricio Garza, in this spread formation. 4 wide receivers. The snap, a quick screen to number 88, and tackled by linebacker, and hard to bring down as a big man, number 88. Damian Maldonado with a great gain. It's going to be a first down for Brownsville Veterans. Lining up in the shotgun formation, this hurry-up, high-tempo offense, Liam Longoria, with 3 wide receivers to the left, 1 lined up at the slot. And it's another quick short throw to number 1, Elijah Maston, with some quick feet there, getting to the outside, and he's down to the 50, the 40, and he's out of bounds at the 39-yard line. And Veterans Memorial is in Rivera territory once again. Great moves there by Elijah Maston, and great blocking by his wide receivers. Liam Longoria zipping the ball out there quickly to Elijah Maston, number 1, with the 25-yard gain there. And this hurry-up offense, this high-tempo offense for Veterans Memorial, trips right. Mauricio Garza at the running back position. Liam Longoria fakes the draw, and here comes Liam Longoria with lots of space to the outside, to the 30, the 20, the 10, and he scores! Touchdown, Longoria! Touchdown, Veterans Memorial Chargers! What a electric play by Liam Longoria, the junior for Veterans Memorial, faking the ball to Mauricio Garza, the zone read there, and great blocking downfield by his wide receivers on the trip side. And that's a touchdown, making the score 13-0 here in the second quarter in favor of the Veterans Memorial Chargers. Here's the extra point. It's up, and it's good. 14-0 here with 9 minutes and 46 seconds left in the first half. Brownsville Veterans getting on the board again. Rivera looking for answers defensively to stop this Veterans Memorial high-powered offense. And we'll get a good glimpse at this Rivera offense, see if they can come up with an equalizer here. And we'll be right back to the action for kickoff as we take a quick commercial break.
Looking for furniture? Go to Furniture Place, where they carry Ashley furniture and products you won't find anywhere else. Buy from the best. 6-piece bedroom sets, $399 and up. No credit check financing. Furniture Place. They beat any price. Guaranteed 10%. 125 Ruben Torres Boulevard in Brownsville, Texas. needing tires, my friends? Then race over to Lombardi Tires and take advantage of great deals, including tires beginning as low as $20. That's right, tires as low as $20 right now at Lombardi's Tires, located 300 US 281 Brownsville, Texas. Lombardi Tires. Yes, I said $20 tires.
And we're back to the action here from Brownsville, Texas at Brownsville Sam Stadium as Brownsville Veterans ready to kick off to the Rivera Raiders. And the kick is up. And number 18 gets past one, and he's up to the 25-yard line. That was number 18, Matthew Guerrero for Brownsville Rivera, with gaining an extra 5 yards. It's going to be at the 25-yard line in favor of Brownsville Rivera. And here comes Ariel Gonzalez to the huddle. As we can see this single back formation for Brownsville Rivera. Let's see if they can get something going here offensively. Lining up in the shotgun here, being 2 scores down. Feels like trying to spread it out now. And it's a run play to number 5, Frank Iguia, who's brought down immediately by defensive end of Veterans Memorial. That's number 44. Number 44 with the big play there, Oscar Platas, the senior defensive lineman who earlier, I believe, had an interception. And it's going to be another 2nd down and 12 here for Brownsville Rivera. Trips left.
And it's a short pass play. A bit of miscommunication there, but it's a draw for the quarterback, Ariel Gonzalez. And it looks like he gains about 3 or 4 yards, making it 3rd and 8 here for Brownsville Rivera. This Veterans Memorial defense so far in the first half has had a pretty good outing here. Very aggressive here. Very strong play from their defensive ends and D-line, not giving this Rivera Raiders offense much time to do much with the passing game. And Gonzalez here with the snap, and it's going to be a pass play, a post, and it's intercepted by Jose Medrano, the senior captain for Brownsville Veterans, and he's down to the 20, evading defenders, the 10, gets past another, and he's down just short of a touchdown. It's going to be at the 1-yard line, nearly taking it to the house was the captain, Tony Medrano, number 27 for Brownsville Veterans Memorial. He is a player to watch out for Veterans Memorial. He was a single safety there. The post pattern from the Rivera receiver was read very well by Tony Medrano, who read like a ball hawk and made a great play there and did even better to return it to the 1-yard line, nearly scoring a touchdown for the Veterans Memorial defense. That was number 27, Tony Medrano, senior. Lining up on offense here is the Brownsville Veterans Memorial Chargers with the 2-back set in the shotgun with 2 wide receivers to the right. It's Mauricio Garza. And it's a quick draw to Elijah Masson, number 1, running a bit high and met up by a linebacker and brought down. Denying him the touchdown there was a Rivera defense. Rivera defense showing lots of character here, fighting till the end here trying to get a goal line stand here, prevent this Veterans Memorial offense from scoring. And it's Liam Longoria with 2 backs there. This time one of them lined up more like a tight end fullback. It's Mauricio Garza there. And it's a handoff to Mauricio Garza. No, Liam Longoria keeps it, and he's in. The match official rules that he is in. He did cross the line, and that's a touchdown for Liam Longoria and the Brownsville Veterans Memorial Chargers, bringing the score to 20-0 here in the second quarter with 7 minutes and 33 seconds. Longoria doing a great zone read there, fooling me, and he kept the ball up the middle, met by a linebacker, but great effort there to cross the line, making this ball game a 20-0 in favor of the Brownsville Veterans Memorial Chargers. And here's the extra point. It's up. And it's good. Making the score 21-0 here with 7 minutes and 33 seconds. The Veterans Memorial Chargers running away with this one here in the second quarter. Let's see if these Rivera Raiders have a response here offensively as they prepare for kickoff. And we will take a quick commercial break. As the teams line up for kickoff, it's going to be number 18 at the back for Rivera, Matthew Guerrero, and number 4, Joe Zapata. Off to kick for Veterans Memorial is going to be number 9, Israel Baron, the senior kicker. And the kick is up. And to receive, number 18 makes the guy miss, and he's down at the 23-yard line. Great hit by the kickoff team there. And it's going to be a 1st and 10 at the Rivera Raiders 22-yard line. With 7 minutes left in the first half, it's 21-0 Brownsville Veterans Chargers. 2 scores by the quarterback Liam Longoria and 1 touchdown by running back Mauricio Garza, bring that tally to 21. The Veterans Memorial offense scoring on that drive after a great interception by Tony Medrano. And a split back formation. It's a play action, and number 12, Ariel Gonzalez trying to find number 82, Elian Hernandez, but the ball is incomplete, and it's going to be a 2nd and 10 here from the 24 on Rivera's own side of the field. Looks like they're making some substitutions here for Rivera. Looks like they'll be coming out in the shotgun formation. This Brownsville Veterans Memorial defense has made it very difficult for this Rivera offense to get going. Lots of pressure, great coverage so far. And it's trips left, wide left. The ball is snapped, and they tried faking the screen there. Gonzalez has no choice but to scramble, and he gets a 2-yard gain on the right side, Veterans Memorial side. And it's going to be a 3rd and 8 here. 3rd and 8 here for Brownsville Rivera. For this running offense of Rivera, it doesn't suit them well for the 3rd and long, and it appears this is what Veterans Memorial strategy is, to keep them at a 3rd and long, and it's been working so far in the first half. We got trips left. It's a shotgun formation. Ariel Gonzalez lined up with the running back there. He drops back. The throw to the right. It's a 10 and out, and it's complete. That's going to be a first down for Brownsville Rivera. The completion made to number 80 for Brownsville Rivera. Number 82, Elian Hernandez. And we got a shotgun formation here. Trips left. Ariel Gonzalez under center. And it's a quick throw to number 17, who's down. Knee touched the ground there. It's a good 6 or 7 yard completion there. The Veterans Memorial defenders giving lots of cushion there to these Rivera receivers. It's a great completion there. And it's going to be 2nd and 4 here at the 42-yard line. Rivera with an up-tempo offense. It's a quick 5 and out, but he's not open. Gonzalez scrambles. He's got number 82 wide open, and it's too high for Elian Hernandez. Great defense there by the defender, number 12 for Brownsville Veterans. That's Eric Sosa, who did a good job of recovering there. Elian Hernandez taking a bit of a fall there, and Ariel Gonzalez at the up-tempo offense. We're back on it with the spread, 4 wide receivers, the blitz. The ball is up to Hernandez, but it's through the hands, and there is a flag on the play. through the hands of Elian Hernandez. Who knows if he would have caught that. Let's see what what the match officials have to say about this flag here on the field located at the 40-yard line as the match officials discuss this. Brownsville Veterans bringing the heat there. Blitz down the middle. Ariel Gonzalez did a good job of staying in the pocket and getting a throw there to Elian Hernandez. Unfortunately, it was too high and through the hands of Hernandez. And it's going to be a Brownsville Rivera ball here as the match officials still taking the time to get this right. We got 5 minutes and 30 seconds in the second quarter, and that's going to be a clipping call on Brownsville Rivera, and that's going to be a 15-yard penalty, pardon, a 10-yard penalty. No, it is going to be a 15-yard penalty, and it's going to make it 3rd and long here for Brownsville Rivera, who's come up here in the shotgun formation, trips right. Ariel Gonzalez under center with the quick stop to the left. Elian Hernandez, his go-to target. And he scrambles, and he takes a shot downfield, but it's incomplete. And that will bring a 4th down here for Brownsville Rivera. 4th down for Brownsville Rivera with 5.5 minutes left in the second quarter. Rivera coming out to punt. That's going to be about their 4th or 5th punt of the night. They really haven't been able to get out of their own side of the field. And number 1, Elijah Maston coming up to receive here for Brownsville Veterans, lining up in the back. Defensive back Matthew Guerrero lining up for the punt here. And it's a good snap. The punt is off. It looks like it will take a bounce. Elijah Maston backpedaling, and he receives it there. Gets past one Rivera defender. Jukes another. Gets past 2. Great nifty footwork there, but he's brought down at the 42-yard line. And it's going to be a 1st down there for Veterans Memorial. There is a flag on the field way back there where Maston received it. Let's see what the match officials have to say here. Looks like that might be coming back, possibly for a block in the back. Veterans Memorial up 21-0 here in the second quarter, and they do call holding there on the receiving team. That'll be a 10-yard penalty from the spot, bringing them back to the 12-yard line. So this Veterans Memorial offense will have no choice but to start at their 12-yard line instead of the 22. Lining up there is Liam Longoria under center in the shotgun formation. They do have a heavy presence there. There's only 2 wide receivers on each side with the tight end and a running back. Lined up immediately behind Longoria. The play action, the fake, the lefty with the long bomb there to number 1, Elijah Masson, wide open, and it's dropped. Unfortunately for Veterans Memorial, that one would have probably been going to the house for Elijah Masson, but unable to catch the ball over his shoulder, and that's an incompletion there, and it's going to be a 2nd and 10 here from the 12-yard line for Liam Longoria and this Veterans Memorial offense. This quick high-tempo offense as Masson gets back to his position. It's a quick snap, and it's a running play down the middle to running back number 5, Lupe Moran. Lupe Moran listed here as a junior with a great 9-yard scamper there, making it a 3rd and 1 here, a very manageable 3rd down here for Veterans Memorial. As Longoria lines up under center with the fullback in motion, number Lupe Moran as running back once again, and it's another running play, a bit of miscommunication there. It's a sweep, and he's out to the outside with lots of space, past the 40, and out of bounds, tackled, brought down by the Rivera defense, and that makes it a 1st down at the 44-yard line in favor of Veterans Memorial with 4 minutes and 20 seconds left here. The Veterans Memorial Chargers trying to get another score before half.
doing a great job here offensively with this high-tempo offense, keeping this Rivera defense off their feet. Unbalanced, pardon. And Liam Longoria lined up with running back number 5, Lupe Moran, once again. And it's going to be another handoff. No, it's going to be a play action. And nice scramble there by Longoria with the ball. Nice throw, but it's incomplete. Incomplete, intended for number 88, Damian Maldonado, who's making his way to the other side of the field. Longoria being pressured by the defensive end for Brownsville Rivera, bringing Knott to the ground as he threw the ball there from the backside. And here's going to be a 2nd and 10 from the 48. Longoria under center, trips left, running back to his left side, and it's going to be a Longoria keeper here with number 62 blocking for him, and he takes a shot by the corner, number 10. A great tackle by Benny Prado for Brownsville Rivera, bringing Longoria down there, but it is a great gain for Liam Longoria, and it's going to be a 3rd and 4 here, a 6-yard gain there for Longoria, who's had a good night rushing. He had about a 45-yard scamper earlier for a touchdown, as Longoria is under center again, this time with 4 wide receivers, a spread. And it's a quick screen here to the left side, to the wide receiver there, and it's a 1st down. That'll be the 1st down for Veterans Memorial. And that's going to be a 1st and 10 as the match official marks that at the 44-yard line on Rivera field, on Rivera side of the field, and it's going to be a 1st and 10 here. Lupe Moran, the running back, once again. Longoria with silent count there, looking to the bench for more instructions. And the snap, and it's going to be a rollout to the left, a quick
pass. Hits the chest, but it's dropped, and that's going to be incomplete, and it's going to be a 2nd and 10 here for the Brownsville Veterans Memorial Chargers. The ball intended for number 29, Gilbert Garcia, the senior wide receiver there. It's a tough one after doing a 10 and out. And it's 2nd and 10 here. Lupe Moran, the running back, next to Longoria. Longoria with the snap. A bit of a mishap there. Immediate pressure by number 45. And he's scrambling too. And the ball is up. A dangerous play there for Longoria. Luckily it was not intercepted. Great pressure by number 25 for Brownsville Rivera. That's Eric Ibarbo, who's been all over the field tonight. Also by the defensive end, number 45, Justin Garza. It's going to be a 3rd and 10 here, 3rd and long for Brownsville Veterans Memorial with 3 minutes left in the 2nd quarter, as Brownsville Veterans looking to pull away in this ball game with the 21 scoreline in their favor right now, as Longoria lines up with Lupe Moran once again, and it's going to be a screen here, and he passes the ball to Moran, who's unable to keep possession of the ball, and that will bring up 4th down for Brownsville Veterans. Earlier in the game, head coach Cantu for Veterans Memorial decided to go for it on 4th and 10 on the Rivera side of the field. Let's see if he decides to do that once again. We do have a player down on the field for Rivera. Let's hope he's all right. As we finish the 2nd quarter here, it's 3 minutes and 18 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. It's a 21-0 scoreline in favor of Brownsville Veterans over Rivera. It's going to be a 4th and 10. We will take a quick commercial break because of the injury, but we'll be right back with the action here on Real Sports Live. And we're back to the action here. As Brownsville Veterans deciding to punt here, and it's going to be Tony Medrano lining up as a punter here, who earlier had an interception here defensively, and the punt is off. Number 4, Zapata, returning the ball for Rivera, who gets it and immediately goes out of bounds, and it's going to be a Rivera possession at their own 12-yard line, about the 12-yard line. A great punt there from Tony Medrano, pinning this Rivera offense on their own end, and it's going to bring a 1st and 10 from the 10-yard line. And with 3 minutes left in the second quarter, Brownsville Veterans Memorial Chargers 21, Brownsville Rivera Raiders 0. And it's going to be a single back formation. They got 3 wingbacks here, 2 on the left side, 1 on the right, but there is a penalty here, a false start on Brownsville Rivera, and that will be a costly penalty as it will bring them back 5 yards to further into their own territory, and it will line it up at the 5-yard line here for Brownsville Rivera. So far in this first half, there has been a lot of miscues, lots of penalties for Brownsville Rivera on the offensive end, pretty much shooting themselves in the foot so far. Let's see if they can get those miscues corrected here, try to get something on the board here, as we have 3 minutes left in the first half. They will have to march down the whole field, and it's going to be a sweep play here for number 1. He's brought down at the 12-yard line, but there is a flag late there. Let's see what the match officials have to say here. Number 1, Jesus Camarillo with the sweep play there with a gain of about 2 or 3 yards. Let's see if this penalty will negate that. And that's going to repeat second down after a personal foul is called on Rivera, the offensive end. It's half the distance to the goal, making not much of a difference because it will be around the 3 or 4 yard line. And it's going to be at Rivera second down, about 2nd and 15 or 16 to go. The clock ticking, it's at 2 minutes and 48 seconds. As Brownsville Rivera lines up on their single back formation with 2 wingbacks on each side, motion, and it's going to be a run play up the middle to the fullback, number 32, Mariano Mendez. As Brownsville Rivera calls that was actually Brownsville Veterans Memorial who calls a timeout, bringing it to a 3rd and long here. Brownsville Veterans Memorial trying to stop the clock here, see if they can make a stop here and maybe get the offense on the field before half to get another score here. We're coming to you for Real Sports Live from Brownsville, Texas, and Brownsville Sam's Stadium. A beautiful stadium, a beautiful evening here in Brownsville. A great turnout from this Brownsville community supporting these 2 teams, the Brownsville Veterans Memorial Chargers and the Brownsville Rivera Raiders. It's a great crowd here. You feel the energy for Friday Night Lights here in Texas. And also debuting for the official game at Sam's Stadium is the massive video board. It's a beauty, showing the time, the score, and video of the game with replays. It's a great addition to this Brownsville Independent School District, something they can be very proud of. And here comes Ariel Gonzalez under center, and it's a toss to Mariano Mendez, who goes to the outside, breaks the tackle, some heavy, hard running there, and it'll bring up a 4th down. Very conservative approach there from Coach Tom Chavez and Brownsville Rivera. After 2 running plays, they will punt here on a 4th and 5. They did have a miscue earlier. Snap was over the head of number 18. Let's see if they can get that corrected here as they punt once again. Number 12, lining up to receive here for Brownsville Veterans Memorial, that's going to be Eric Sosa, the senior defensive back, instead of number 1, Elijah Maston. And the match official stopping the game here. It's going to be a timeout for Brownsville Rivera. Looks like they had a bit of miscommunication there for substitutions. A bit frustrating there for the coaching staff there. And we'll go ahead and take a commercial break as we have 2 minutes and 27 seconds left. Brownsville Veterans Chargers will be getting the ball here. Let's see what they can do offensively as Brownsville Rivera prepares to punt. We'll be right back with the action.
Boca Chica Boulevard, Brownsville.
And we're back as number 12 is back to receive Eric Sosa for Veterans Memorial. Here's a different punter there, number 28. It goes through his hands, and it's another fumble in the end zone. It's going to be the ball goes out of bounds. And that's going to be a safety in favor of Veterans Memorial. The ball goes right through the hands of number 28, Pedro Coronado, the new punter for Rivera. The special teams disappointed after another long snap over the head of the punter, gifting 2 points to these Brownsville Veterans Chargers, making the score 23-0 here after the safety with 2 minutes and 20 seconds left. In the second quarter, Brownsville Veterans will now receive the ball, and Brownsville Rivera will have to punt. A kickoff here, giving great possession and field position for Brownsville Veterans here, who will look to try to add to their score here after 23-0 second quarter. We got 2 minutes and 20 seconds left here. As these two teams line up for the kickoff, we have number 12, Eric Sosa, lined up with number 1, Elijah Maston, for Brownsville Veterans Memorial at the back. Both of the returners around the 25, 30-yard line of their own field. That kind of tells you what kind of field position they'll be getting here. Brownsville Rivera having a punt from their own 20-yard line. It looks like they've elected to kick off, so they will be kicking off here. The kicker for Brownsville Rivera is number 14 here, Kevin Zarazagas. Kevin Zarazagas, the lefty here, getting ready for the kickoff. The first kickoff here for Brownsville Rivera. The kick is up. And it's going to be to the left side towards Maston. Maston gets it. He gets a running start. He's at the 40, the 45. Nice hop there to the 50, around the 54-yard line. Pardon, it's going to be the 44-yard line in the Rivera field position, Rivera territory. So it's going to be a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line for Brownsville Veterans Memorial with 2 minutes and 12 seconds here. Let's see how head coach David Cantu decides to manage his offense here, knowing there's going to be 2 minutes and 12 seconds here before the first half. Up 23-0, they would like to put a couple of more points on the board here as Liam Longoria lines up under center with Lupe Moran. And it's going to be 4 wide receivers here, spread offense. And it's a shovel pass here. Nice play to a speedy wide receiver up the middle who's tripped up by number 25, Eric Ibarbo. And that's going to be a 1st and 10 there. Great run there by number 10, Benny Prado. Pardon, that's Carlos Galindo for Veterans Memorial. And it's going to be a 2-back set. They got 3 backs there, a fullback with 2 running backs flanking Liam Longoria. And it's going to be a play action here. And it's going to be wide open to number 1, Eric Maston. It was a a wheel route there, left him wide open, but back out of the backfield. A great route there by Elijah Maston, who's had a great game so far with a nice reception there. And that's going to bring Veterans Memorial down to the 4-yard line, knocking on Rivera's door here, trying to get more points on the board. We got 1 minute and 26 seconds as the clock is rolling. And Leon Longoria under center, and he hands it off to Lupe Moron, who gets down to about the 1-yard line. And that's going to bring a first and goal, pardon, a second and goal here for Brownsville Veterans Memorial. Second and goal here, Leon Longoria alongside Lupe Moron. And a high snap here, Longoria with the keeper, and that's another touchdown for Lupe Longoria. Pardon, Leon Longoria with the touchdown. Veterans Memorial with the touchdown here, and that makes the score 29-0 with 49 seconds left in the first half. Brownsville Veterans Memorial offense rolling here with the 2-minute offense, able to punch it in with the zone read there by Leon Longoria, getting his 3rd touchdown of the night. A great read there by Longoria, going into the touchdown untouched, and the extra point is up, and it's good, making the score 30-0 in favor of the Brownsville Veterans Memorial Chargers with 49 seconds left in the second quarter. We will take a brief commercial break, and we'll be right back with the action as Brownsville Rivera will be receiving here, trying to get some points on the board with 49 seconds left in the second quarter, pardon. And we're back to the action here. We got 49 seconds left in the first half as number 9, Israel Baron, lining up to kick for Veterans Memorial. Back to receive is number 4, Joe Zapata. Number 18, Matthew Guerrero. It's a short one here. Number 23, returning the ball to the 25. That's number 23, Francisco Villanueva, with the return, and it brings the ball down to the 25-yard line. That was a squib kick there by Veterans Memorial, and that's going to be a Brownsville Rivera possession at their own 25-yard line, a 1st and 10 to get this second quarter started with 45 seconds left. Let's see what Brownsville Rivera can do here with 45 seconds with this high 2-minute offense here. As Ariel Gonzalez lines up under center, trips right. It's a quick pass to number 1, makes the linebacker miss, and he's made up with a swarming defense for Veterans Memorial. You can see them really hustling out there. That's a great game for a number 1, Jesus Camarillo. And that's going to be a 2nd and 4 here for Brownsville Rivera. With this quick tempo offense, there's 24 seconds left, 30-0 in favor of Veterans Memorial, and it's a snap. And it's a wheel route, a stop route there to number 82, a great completion to number 82, Elian Hernandez, as he's brought down at the 48-yard line. And Rivera will call a timeout with 13 seconds left in the second quarter. Rivera trying to get something going here late, try to get something on the board here late in the second quarter. It's Veterans Memorial Chargers 30, Rivera Raiders 0. Great completions there from Ariel Gonzalez finding Elian Hernandez on the stop route after 2 great completions. Let's see if they can get some momentum here. It's a timeout for Brownsville Rivera as both teams getting hydrated on a breezy night here in Brownsville, Texas at Brownsville Sam Stadium. We're happy to bring the coverage to you for Rio Sports Live, bringing you the coverage of Rio Grande Valley High School football. Lots of games going on in the area. If you have an opportunity to catch these games, this game will be available with live audio and video up to 1 hour after the game for the replay, because of UIL rules, we're not allowed to show live video on Friday nights. The snap is there for Gonzalez. As he's looking, he's got plenty of time here. He scrambles to the right, and the ball is up, but he's tackled before he could lay it out, and it's incomplete. Incomplete, and there's going to be 4 seconds left here with one last opportunity for Brownsville Rivera. Great job of hustling there for the defensive end from Veterans Memorial, who making that tackle after getting off that block. Ariel Gonzalez got plenty of time, but it was a coverage sack there, the secondary for Veterans Memorial, not allowing any receiver to be open there. And Gonzalez lining up in the shotgun. He's got a running back to his left, trips left. The snap is up. There's a last opportunity here for Brownsville Rivera to get on the score sheet, and he scrambles, but he's being brought down here by 2 defensive linemen of Brownsville Veterans Memorial. There is a flag on the play on the other side of the field. Let's see what the match officials have to say. It's going to be a holding call, a holding on Brownsville Rivera, and it will be negated since we are going to half. And that'll do it, folks, for the first half here. Brownsville Veterans Memorial Chargers 30, Brownsville Rivera Raiders 0. Both teams showing lots of fight and hustle this first half, but Brownsville Veterans Chargers offensively coming out on top and coming up with the scoreline 30-0 here, and that's the recap so far of the first half. Let's see what Coach Tom Chavez can talk to his players about, see if they can come up with something here in the second half, get that offense going. And for Veterans Memorial, just keep that offense going. They're Leon Longoria with 3 TDs on the night. Mauricio Garza with another. That's their 4 touchdowns on the night, including a safety for their defense, the special teams, making the score 30-0 here. And we'll be back for the second half coverage momentarily as we have a halftime show. We'll be back in about 15-20 minutes for the second half. Stay with us, folks, out here on Rio Sports Live, coming to you from Brownsville, Texas, and Brownsville Sam Stadium. It's Eric Medrano here for Rio Sports Live. Join us for the second half, and we'll be back momentarily. Enjoy these commercials from our proud sponsors.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Xavier. This is Sarge, and we're the owners of King Cuts Barbershop, and this is the King Cuts crew. Welcome to King Cuts!
We specialize in all kinds of men's cuts and hair designs. Keep yourself groomed. We'll take care of the rest. King Cuts, where fresh cuts are served daily.
The Harlingen Downtown District has a bit of everything, my friends, and here's an invitation for you to visit and experience a friendly environment with the taste of local business and a variety of shopping, dining, and entertainment throughout the year. Vintage shops loaded with collectibles from the past, dining that caters to all, boutiques, quilting, salons, live entertainment, and don't forget about market days on the first Saturday of each month on Jackson Street, and Art Night the last Friday of the month. It's the Harlingen Downtown District, and the invitation is for you. Shop Downtown Harlingen today.
If you just graduated high school, are looking to change careers, or to upgrade your job skills, Texas Southmost College is the place to start. With over 50 certificates and associate degrees to choose from, TSC has the career for you. At TSC, you get a quality education that's close to home. Earn a certificate or an associate degree and get the education you need for today and tomorrow's job market.
Wouldn't you like to be in demand?
Register now at Texas Southmost College in Brownsville.
For over 65 years, VTX1 Companies has called South Texas home. And that means more to us than just being in a community. It means being part of the community. Through the good times and the hard times, celebrating every triumph and lending a helping hand whenever we can. From farm to city and neighbor to neighbor, VTX1 Companies is there, bringing friends, families, businesses, and communities closer together. VTX1 Companies, connecting you since '52.
Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles is your source for vintage, antique, collectibles, vinyl records, and more. Located at 206 East Jackson in historic downtown Harlingen, it's Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles. It's a step back in time with a soundtrack like none other. Open Monday through Saturday, filled with memories and more. Forever Memories is for you.
Looking for furniture? Go to Furniture Place, where they carry Ashley furniture and products you won't find anywhere else. Buy from the best. 6-piece bedroom sets, $399 and up. No credit check financing. Furniture Place. They beat any price. Guaranteed 10%. 125 Ruben Torres Boulevard in Brownsville, Texas. Needing tires, my friends? Then race over to Lombari Tires and take advantage of great deals, including tires beginning as low as $20. That's right, tires as low as $20 right now at Lombari's Tire, located 300 US 281 Brownsville, Texas. Lombari Tires. Yes, I said $20 tire. Do you need money? Then start a new career today. Do you want to make more money? Then call Southeast Contracting. Construction work of any kind at higher wages. Call today.
Hino Gas is a proud supporter of Valley High School sports and academics. We encourage you to be prepared for the fall and winter season. Visit hinogas.com to get your propane discount. At Hino Gas, we're here to help. Call us today.
Don't pass up the savings at Mikasa Furniture. Score big at Mikasa Furniture.
7533 Boca Chica Boulevard, Brownsville.
We are this close.
We're this close.
We are this close. Of wanting
to making history.
This close to changing the world.
We are this close.
This close. This close to making sure no child suffers a crippling disease
Ever again. This close.
We are this close to ending polio.
To ending polio.
All we need is you.
This close.
If we don't act now, we may lose this chance forever. Help Rotary make history at endpolionow.org.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Xavier. This is Sarge, and we're the owners of King Cuts Barbershop, and this is the King Cuts crew. Welcome to King Cuts!
We specialize in all kinds of men's cuts and hair designs. Keep yourself groomed. We'll take care of the rest. King Cuts, where fresh cuts are served daily.
The Harlingen Downtown District has a bit of everything, my friends, and here's an invitation for you to visit and experience a friendly environment with a taste of local business and a variety of shopping, dining, and entertainment throughout the year. Vintage shops loaded with collectibles from the past, dining that caters to all, boutiques, quilting, salons, live entertainment, and don't forget about market days on the first Saturday of each month on Jackson Street and Art Night the last Friday of the month. It's the Harlingen Downtown District, and the invitation is for you. Shop Downtown Harlingen today.
If you just graduated high school, are looking to change careers, or to upgrade your job skills, Texas Southmost College is the place to start. With over 50 certificates and associate degrees to choose from, TSC has the career for you. At TSC, you get a quality education that's close to home. Earn a certificate or an associate degree and get the education you need for today and tomorrow's job market.
Wouldn't you like to be in demand?
Register now at Texas Southmost College in Brownsville.
For over 65 years, VTX1 Companies has called South Texas home. And that means more to us than just being in a community. It means being part of the community. Through the good times and the hard times, celebrating every triumph, and lending a helping hand whenever we can. From farm to city and neighbor to neighbor, VTX1 Companies is there, bringing friends, families, businesses, and communities closer together. VTX1 Companies, connecting you since '52.
Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles is your source for vintage, antique collectibles, vinyl records, and more. Located at 206 East Jackson in historic downtown Harlingen, it's Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles. It's a step back in time with a soundtrack like none other. Open Monday through Saturday, filled with memories and more. Forever Memories is for you.
Looking for furniture? Go to Furniture Place, where they carry Ashley furniture and products you won't find anywhere else. Buy from the best. 6-piece bedroom sets, $399 and up. No credit check financing. Furniture Place. They beat any price. Guaranteed 10%. 125 Ruben Torres Boulevard in Brownsville, Texas. Needing tires, my friends? Then race over to Lombardi Tires and take advantage of great deals, including tires beginning as low as $20. That's right, tires as low as $20 right now at Lombardi's Tire, located 300 US 281 Brownsville, Texas. Lombardi Tires. Yes, I said $20 tires. Do you need money? Then start a new career today. Do you want to make more money? Then call Southeast Contracting. Construction work of any kind at higher wages. Call today.
Hino Gas is a proud supporter of Valley High School sports and academics. We encourage you to be prepared for the fall and winter season. Visit hinogas.com to get your propane discount. At Hino Gas, we're here to help. Call us today.
Pass up the savings at Mikasa Furniture. Score big at Mikasa Furniture.
7533 Boca Chica Boulevard, Brownsville.
this close.
We're this close.
We are this close. Of wanting to
making history.
This close to changing the world.
We're this close.
This close. This close to making sure no child suffers a crippling disease
Ever again. This close.
We are this close to ending polio.
Ending polio.
All we need is you. Is you.
this close.
If we don't act now, we may lose this chance forever. Help Rotary make history at endpolionow.org.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Xavier. This is Sarge, and we're the owners of King Cuts Barbershop, and this is the King Cuts crew. Welcome to King Cuts!
We specialize in all kinds of men's cuts and hair designs. Keep yourself groomed. We'll take care of the rest. King Cuts, where fresh cuts are served daily.
The Harlingen Downtown District has a bit of everything, my friends, and here's an invitation for you to visit and experience a friendly environment with a taste of local business and a variety of shopping, dining, and entertainment throughout the year. Vintage shops loaded with collectibles from the past, dining that caters to all, boutiques, quilting, salons, live entertainment, and don't forget about market days on the first Saturday of each month on Jackson Street and Art Night the last Friday of the month. It's the Harlingen Downtown District, and the invitation is for you. Shop Downtown Harlingen today.
If you just graduated high school, are looking to change careers, or to upgrade your job skills, Texas Southmost College is the place to start. With over 50 certificates and associate degrees to choose from, TSC has the career for you. At TSC, you get a quality education that's close to home. Earn a certificate or an associate degree and get the education you need for today and tomorrow's job market.
Wouldn't you like to be in demand?
Register now at Texas Southmost College in Brownsville.
For over 65 years, VTX1 Companies has called South Texas home. And that means more to us than just being in a community. It means being part of the community. Through the good times and the hard times, celebrating every triumph, and lending a helping hand whenever we can. From farm to city and neighbor to neighbor, VTX1 Companies is there, bringing friends, families, businesses, and communities closer together. VTX1 Companies, connecting you since '52.
Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles is your source for vintage, antique, collectibles, vinyl records, and more. Located at 206 East Jackson in historic downtown Harlingen, it's Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles. It's a step back in time with a soundtrack like none other. Open Monday through Saturday, filled with memories and more. Forever Memories is for you.
Looking for furniture? Go to Furniture Place, where they carry Ashley furniture and products you won't find anywhere else. Buy from the best. 6-piece bedroom sets, $399 and up. No credit check financing. Furniture Place. They beat any price. Guaranteed 10%. 125 Ruben Torres Boulevard in Brownsville, Texas. Needing tires, my friends? Then race over to Lombardi Tires and take advantage of great deals, including tires beginning as low as $20. That's right, tires as low as $20 right now at Lombardi's Tire, located 300 US 281 Brownsville, Texas. Yes, I said $20 tire. Do you need money? Then start a new career today. Do you want to make more money? Then call Southeast Contracting. Construction work of any kind at higher wages. Call today.
Hino Gas is a proud supporter of Valley High School sports and academics. We encourage you to be prepared for the fall and winter season. Visit hinogas.com to get your propane discount. At Hino Gas, we're here to help. Call us today.
Don't pass up the savings at Mikasa Furniture. Score big at Mikasa Furniture.
7533 Boca Chica Boulevard, Brownsville.
We are this close.
We're this close.
We are this close. Of wanting
To making history.
This close to changing the world.
We are this close.
This close. This close to making sure no child suffers a crippling disease
Ever again. This close.
We are this close to ending polio.
Ending polio.
All we need is you.
this close.
If we don't act now, we may lose this chance forever. Help Rotary make history at endpolionow.org.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Xavier. This is Sarge, and we're the owners of King Cuts Barbershop, and this is the King Cuts crew. Welcome to King Cuts!
We specialize in all kinds of men's cuts and hair designs. Keep yourself groomed. We'll take care of the rest. King Cuts, where fresh cuts are served daily.
Hello and welcome back to tonight's coverage of high school football here on Rio Sports Live. This is Eric Medrano on the call for you. We got 4 minutes and 20 seconds before the start of the second half as both teams are out warming up. The Brownsville Rivera Raiders and the Brownsville Veterans Memorial Chargers. We got a scoreline of 30-0 here in halftime intermission. Both teams coming out a bit slow early on, but Brownsville Veterans Memorial with 30 points on the board, scoring from 3 touchdowns by quarterback number 2, Liam Longoria. It all started in the first half as Brownsville Vets came on the board first after a 1-yard run by Mauricio Garza. The PAT was good, and that gave Veterans Memorial the lead 7-0 with 4 minutes and 31 seconds left in the first half. And after the first quarter, both teams were a bit of a stalemate. Veterans Memorial led with Rivera with 7-0 scoreline. That's when the second half started. That's when the action really started. Brownsville Veterans Memorial, the Veterans Memorial offense exploded with Liam Longoria breaking a 45-yard run for a touchdown, and with about 9 minutes and 46 seconds left in the second half, Veterans Memorial tacked on more to their lead, making it 14-0 after the extra point was good. Rivera was unable to make anything going offensively, leading to great field position for Veterans Memorial, who capitalized on those drives, except for one time that the Brownsville Brownsville Rivera came with a big stop on their own end to prevent the Veterans Memorial from scoring. But then after that, with about 7 minutes and 27 seconds left in the second quarter, after an interception for a great play by number 27, Tony Medrano, the senior defensive back captain for Veterans Memorial, he nearly took it to the house, intercepting it from about the 50-yard line to the 1-yard line, making it a great scoring position for their offense. Liam Longoria would end up punching it in 2 plays later on a 2-yard touchdown run, adding to their lead, making it 21-0 with 7 minutes and 27 seconds left in the second quarter. On the ensuing drive for Brownsville Rivera, they got pinned back after a couple of penalties, and were about on their own 20 when they had a bad snap on the punt and went over the Rivera punter, and it fell to the end zone. Unable to recover it was the Rivera player, so it went out of bounds, and that led to a safety in favor of Veterans Memorial with 2 minutes and 20 seconds left in the second quarter, bringing the score to 23-0 at that point. Then, with the 2-minute hurry-up offense, with about 2 minutes and 20 seconds left, the ensuing kickoff, Rivera had to punt to Brownsville Veterans Memorial. Because of the safety, Veterans Memorial took every opportunity offensively to attack points on the board. There's been a valiant effort on the Rivera defense. There was 6 returning defensive starters, but unfortunately it hasn't been enough here tonight, as Veterans Memorial takes the lead 30-0 here in the halftime. Longoria scored again with about 49 seconds left before the second half, this time on a 1-yard run. Great zone read play, their offensive line pushing this defensive line back for Rivera, and he punched it in, making it 30-0 at that point with 49 seconds to go. Rivera rather conservatively did not try to air the ball out too much after a couple of costly penalties, and decided to just run out the clock after a couple of running plays to their running back, number 32, Mariano Mendez, who's had a great night tonight. Lots of hard running for Rivera. Unfortunately, their offense just hasn't been able to click, sputtering a bit on their running end. But it's also a great tribute to this Veterans Memorial defense, who's been very aggressive early on. Great coaching by defensive coordinator Dave Evans there for Brownsville Veterans, who's really not allowed anything for Brownsville Rivera. They haven't actually gotten past their own end of the field. It's been unfortunate for Rivera, but it's just a kind of tribute to this Veterans Memorial defense, who's only has 2 returning starters, but they are very aggressive here. Lots of experience on both ends for Veterans Memorial as they're coming back from a district title. Here you can see the Brownsville Rivera Raiders coming out of the tunnel and coming out and ready for the second half. And here Veterans Memorial entering their tunnel, nearly exiting. So yes, as we start this second half, we're preparing to start this second half. It's a 30-0 ball game. Veterans Memorial Chargers up. 3 touchdowns by quarterback number 2, Liam Longoria, 1 by Mauricio Garza, and that made it 28 points, and then 2 points from a safety by the defense and special teams, leading the score to 30-0 in favor of Brownsville Veterans Memorial Chargers, who will look to start off the season with the victory and try to match their last year's 10-2 season, second round playoffs, and their second district title. Brownsville Veterans Memorial will start district play next week, looking to get their 3rd district title, an impressive 3rd district title for head coach David Cantu and his staff, offensive coordinator San Montalvo and defensive coordinator Dave Evans, in that 16 5A district, which includes some tough valley teams. And here comes the veteran Chargers coming out of the gate and heading to their sideline as we prepare for the second half here. Rivera Raiders will have a Week 2 game on Saturday here at home versus the Edinburgh Bobcats at 7 p.m., which will be a very good matchup with Edinburgh Bobcats, a playoff team. It'll be a tough matchup for Rivera. Meanwhile, the Brownsville Veterans Memorial Chargers will be having a game next Friday versus the Lopez Lobos here at home. That's going to be a district playoff as they have a 10-team district. It's going to be a tough one, including the likes of Mission Veterans, the Porter Cowboys, PSJ Southwest, and La Jolla Palmview. La Jolla Palmview, a returning playoff team, so that's going to be a tough one for Veterans Memorial entering playoffs right away. But tonight's a good tune-up for them to prepare for the heavy slate of district games, 9 district teams. And Brownsville Rivera getting ready to kick off here, and it's going to be Elijah Maston and number 12, Eric Sosa, back to return. The kick is up, and it's headed straight to Elijah Masson, who fumbles the ball initially, but recovers, and he's with some speed. Nice hold by defense, by his blocking, and he's down to the 39-yard line, and it's going to be a first down in favor of Brownsville Veterans. The Let's see how this Brownsville Rivera defense can react. They've had, despite the 30-0 scoreline, this Brownsville Rivera defense has shown glimpses of they've been doing pretty good so far. Lots of effort there, lots of hustle, and very physical play. It's just it hasn't been enough because this Veterans Memorial offense is explosive, lots of speed in the outer areas, and quarterback Liam Longoria having a great night tonight. Liam Longoria under center, trips right with a running back to his side, and it's going to be a short pass to number 88, and there's going to be a flag on the play. Number 88 makes his way to the 43-yard line, and a nice gain there of 3 or 4 yards. Let's see what this penalty. Let's see if this penalty will have any effect on this positive yardage here. And it will. It's going to be an illegal block in the back, as the match official calls it, and it's going to be a 10-yard penalty. And that'll be a 1st and 20. It'll be a repeat of first down, but it's going to be 1st and 20 at the 25-yard line. Pardon, it's going to be the 28-yard line. And Veterans Memorial has an uphill battle here after having a 1st and 20 after that penalty. And here's Liam Longoria under center. Trips left and a running back to the right. And he drops back. It's going to be a pass play here. A stop route right through the hands of his receiver, intended for number 29, Gilbert Garcia, who's unable to hold the ball there, and it's going to be a 2nd and 20 here for Brownsville Veterans. Liam Longoria, the quarterback for Brownsville Veterans, with 3 touchdowns on the night. Nifty runner, lots of speed, and it's another pass play here. It seems like it was an identical play to the right side, and it goes to number 88. Number 88, Damian Maldonado, who's been a big target for Longoria tonight. He's a tall receiver, looking about like 6'2", 6'3". So it's a big target, nice body there, nice body for him to shoot to, and he zipped it right to his chest there. Perfect pass, and it's going to be a completion, but it's going to be 3rd and 15 here. It's going to be trips left once again, and number 5, Lupe Moron as the running back there. And it's going to be a shovel pass with the speedy Elijah Maston. Jukes a couple of defenders, but he's only able to get about 5 or 6 yards. And it brings the ball down to the 41-yard line in Veterans Memorial territory. It's going to be 4th and 8. And they have no choice but to punt here. The punt team coming out as the defensive captain here, number 27, Tony Medrano, lining up for the punt here. A very tall free safety with an interception earlier in the game, nearly took it to the house, showing his versatility here. And here's the punt, and it's off. Back to receive for Rivera is number 4, Joe Zapata, but it's short, and Veterans Memorial will down it at their Rivera 25, about the 26-yard line for Rivera, as Rivera will get possession here. Once again, it's 10 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. We just started the 3rd quarter. It's a 30-0 ball game in favor of Veterans Memorial, who's done very well offensively. Although Rivera just coming up with a huge stop there to get this second half started. Let's see if the offense can get some momentum going. I'm pretty sure head coach Tom Chavez wants this offense clicking, get some points on the board so they can get some momentum here in the second half. And who knows, anything can happen here in the second half as they come out in the shotgun. It's Ariel Gonzalez here with the snap. It's a quick one, and it's the pressure gets to Ariel Gonzalez, and it's the defensive end, number 32, with the play there. Number 32 for Veterans Memorial, Thomas Peña, the junior defensive lineman, with the huge play there, getting off his block on the backside and getting Ariel Gonzalez for a loss there. That's a huge loss for Rivera and their momentum offensively. It's going to be a 2nd down and 17 to go with 9 minutes and 36 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. And it's going to be an empty set. 5 wide receivers, but with the pressure is on, and he evades 2 defenders, another defender, and here comes Gonzalez, who's tackled with a nice completion there, and it's going to be nice scrambling, making lots of defenders miss. A bit of frustration there from Mario Gonzalez, though. Lots of Veterans Memorial players in his face there, but he did a good job of escaping there. Rolling to his right and finding his running back there in the flats for some positive yardage there. It's going to make it a more manageable third down. It's going to be 3rd and 9 here. Shotgun, trips left, and here comes Gonzalez dropping back the pass, and it's complete to number 82, Elian Hernandez, and it's going to be a close one there. It appears it will be enough for the first down. Great pass play there by number 12, and it's a first down for Brownsville Rivera, bringing the ball to the 38-yard line. As Gonzalez leading the Raiders down the field with the first down in the second half. And it's going down to number 5. A nice drop play there.
Getting past to the second level, the third
level. He gets past the defender, breaks a tackle to the 42-yard line. Great running there by Frankie Guya, the senior running back for Brownsville Rivera. And this Rivera offense is very lively here early on in the second half. It's going to be 8 minutes left in the second half, in the third quarter, as these Rivera Raiders with their hurry-up offense here. Gonzalez under center, trips right. And he has no choice but to scramble to the left. It's a deep ball to Elian Hernandez, and that's a touchdown! Touchdown, Brownsville Rivera! Elian Hernandez, number 82, with the grab. It's going to be a 45-yard touchdown pass to number 82, Elian Hernandez, but we got a flag on the play. A flag on the field. Let's see what the match officials rule here. Let's see if it will stand. The junior wide receiver, a big target for Ariel Hernandez. And it will be coming back, unfortunately, for Brownsville Rivera for an illegal man downfield. It appears one of the linemen, an ineligible receiver, was down the field, too far down the field. I'm not sure which player it was, but there was a player down the field. So Rivera, the touchdown will not count, and Rivera has no choice but to start from their own 40, the 37-yard line, 36-yard line, and it's a quick snap here. A nice run up the middle by number 5, and he's going wide, and he's got somewhere to go. He's got met up by a beautiful tackle by the cornerback, and it's the 6-yard carry there. Great running by number 5, Frankie Gia. An even better tackle there by number 32. Pardon, that was number 12, the cornerback there. Eric Sosa, the senior, with a great tackle there, coming up to make the tackle. And it's going to be a 3rd and 5 here for Brownsville Rivera. Trips left, running back to the left side of Gonzalez, the quarterback. And the snap. It's a play action. Short pass to number 1. And probably grabbed about 1 yard or 2. That was number 1, Jesus Camarillo, the senior wide receiver. And it's going to be a 4th down and 5 to go. It was about a 3 or 4 yard gain there. Nice moves there by Jesus Camarillo. And Brownsville Rivera going for it here. Down 30-0 with a 4th and 3. And they line up in the shotgun. Trips right. See what Veterans Memorial brings defensively. Got 4 down linemen, and it's going to be a quarterback keeper up the middle, and his linemen are pushing him there, and it's close to the 25-yard line, and it looks like he does have it. Great job by the Brownsville Rivera offense and the offensive line of creating a push there on the quarterback draw, and that's going to be a 1st and 10 there. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line for Brownsville Rivera, knocking on the door of this Veterans Memorial defense. It's 6 minutes and 26 seconds left in the third quarter. It's a 30-0 ball game in favor of Veterans Memorial. And here comes Gonzalez under center. And it's a quick pass to number 1, Jesus Camarillo, who goes back to gain an extra yard or 2, makes the defender miss. A great short pass there, making the second down more manageable here for Rivera. It's going to be 2nd and 4 for Brownsville Rivera with 6 minutes left. The clock ticking here in the third quarter. Brownsville Rivera trying to mount a comeback here. And it's going to be 2nd and 4. Trips left. Shotgun. Number 5, Frank Iguia, the running back here. going to be a run play to Igia, who cuts back to the right side, and that's going to be a first down. Heavy hitting there from the defense, but it will be a first down for Frank Igia and this Rivera offense. Rivera coming out of the gates in the second half very positively, marching down the field here on their first possession in the second half with 5 minutes and 37 seconds left in the second quarter, in the third quarter. And they line up once again, trips left. They're running back to the same side, and Ariel Gonzalez, the quick snap, and he's fumbled, but there is a flag. The officials blow the whistle, and match official rules a false start there. False start on Brownsville Rivera. The first penalty of this drive. It might be a costly one, bringing them 5 yards back. It's going to be a first and about 15. And the ball will be on the 18-yard line. It's going to be on the 18-yard line, the Veterans Memorial territory. Let's see if this Veterans Memorial defense can stop this Rivera offense, who's got a bit of momentum here in the third quarter. Gonzalez under center. He drops back, rolls to his left. Lots of pressure, a blitz. He releases it, and nice completion to number 1, Jesus Camarillo. Gonzalez doing a great job. He sensed the pressure, rolled out to his left. There was a middle blitz there from Brownsville Veterans Memorial, nearly getting to the quarterback there. He's able to release it in time, finding a wide open Jesus Camarillo on a 5 and out. And that's going to be about a 10-yard gain, making it a 2nd and 5 here. Trips right for Brownsville Rivera. And it's a screen here for number 5, but he's tripped up. A great play by number 11 for the defense, Veterans Memorials. Aldo Benavides, the junior defensive back, getting a shoestring tackle there, preventing a touchdown there for number 5, Frank Igia of Rivera. Frank Igia must have thought he had all green there, but number 11 making a great defensive play there. And it's going to be a quarterback draw here. Gonzalez with some heavy running past 2 defenders. And that's a touchdown for Brownsville Rivera Raiders. It's going to be 6 points on the board with 4 minutes and 38 seconds left in the third quarter. We have a 30-6 ball game. Rivera showing some life here in the third quarter, trying to build on momentum from this score. The hometown crowd loving it here for Brownsville Rivera. And let's see if this extra point is good. The extra point is up, and it's good. Nearly blocked there by the Veterans Memorial special teams. It's going to be a 30-7 ball game. Very good offensive drive. Only 1 penalty for Brownsville Rivera, and quarterback Ariel Gonzalez capitalizing there, punching it in at the end with some very tough running from about 5 yards out. It's a pretty big kid, so it took about 2 guys to tackle him, but nonetheless, it's a touchdown for the Raiders, and it's 30-7 here with 4 minutes and 38 seconds left in the third quarter as we take a quick commercial break as both teams line up for the kickoff.
The Harlingen Downtown District has a bit of everything, my friends, and here's an invitation for you to visit and experience a friendly environment with the taste of local business and a variety of shopping, dining, and entertainment throughout the year. Vintage shops loaded with collectibles from the past, dining that caters to all, boutiques, quilting, salons, live entertainment, and don't forget about market days on the first Saturday of each month on Jackson Street, and Art Night the last Friday of the month. It's the Harlingen Downtown District, and the invitation is for you.
And we're back for the kickoff as number 14 for Rivera, Kevin Zagas. And it's a long one into the end zone. Elijah Maston chooses to take a knee, and Veterans Memorial will get their second drive of the third quarter started at their own 20-yard line. With 4 minutes and 38 seconds left in the third quarter, it's the Veterans Memorial Chargers 30, the Brownsville Rivera Raiders 7. This Brownsville Rivera defense coming up with a huge stop early on in this third quarter. Let's see if they can come up with another one here and keep this Veterans Memorial explosive offense off the field and get their Raiders offense back on the field. It's got no safeties on the box. It's about 8 guys in the box for Rivera, and it's a nice run up the middle by number 5, Guadalupe Moron. Moron with the great carry there, about 8 yards, making it a 2nd and 3, about 2nd and 4, more like a 7-yard carry. And it's going to be 2nd down and 3 yards to go at the ball on the 32-yard line. And Liam Longoria there with the fullback in front of him, and number 5, Guadalupe Moron there. And he hands it off to Moron up the middle, gets past the first line of defense, met by number 25, linebacker for Rivera, Eric Ibarbo, who's had a massive game tonight, all over the field doing what he can defensively. Great job of tackling there on the tackle there on Lupe Moron. Lupe Moron with another long carry there, getting a first down for Veterans Memorial, and it's going to be a ball on the 39-yard line as Leon Longoria lines up in the shotgun once again. Motion to the left for the fullback, and it's a handoff to Moron once again, and it's going to be nice, nifty footwork there, and it's going to be about a 4 or 5 yard gain there. That's the third consecutive handoff to Moron there, but hey, if it's working, keep going with it. This offensive line creating a big push there. Lining up in the same formation as shotgun, this time with trips right. Moron behind Liam Longoria. It's a zero coverage here with 4 linebackers, 4 down linemen, and it goes to the side to Elijah Maston, who tries to evade 2 defenders but loses about a yard there. And it's going to be a 3rd and 9, about 3rd and 8 here for 3rd and long for Veterans Memorial. With 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in the third quarter, Veterans Memorial trying to tack on some more points to their tally. And it's going to be a 3rd and 7. This Brownsville Rivera defense having a bend but don't break mentality here. 4 down linemen for the defense, 4 linebackers. And it's a shovel pass to the left side to Elijah Maston, who's rolled down with a 2-yard gain, and it's going to be a 4th and about 7. 4th and 7 on the 41-yard line with about 1 minute and 52 seconds here in the third quarter as Brownsville Veterans Memorial roll out their punting team. The punter, number 27, Tony Medrano. Back to receive for Brownsville Rivera is number 4, Joe Zapata, the senior running back. 1 minute and 20-some seconds left in the third quarter. It's a high snap. He's able to recover, and it goes directly to Zapata. Zapata going to the left side, but he's met up by 2 Veterans Memorial defenders, and he's brought down at his own 20. And Rivera will mount their second drive of the third quarter. Will have to start at their own 20 here. Dario Gonzalez and company lining up here. Let's see how this Veterans Memorial defense can react after giving up that first touchdown of the night here in the second half. The ball on the 21, on the 21-yard line. It's the third quarter. It's going to be 1st down and 10 here, as the Brownsville Rivera has kind of done away with their single back formation after trailing, needing to get more points on the board. They've decided to go with spread offense, and it's a quick 5 and stop there to number 1, Jesus Camarillo, who's had a good night tonight with the short passing game. And it's going to be a 5-yard gain there. Nice play. It's going to be 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5 here for Brownsville Rivera, lining up at the shotgun with the running back to his left. Gonzalez drops back. He has no choice but to roll to the right after some pressure, and he's got someone in his face. He evades the defender, scrambling, and he's down there by the defensive lineman. Great hustle by number 70 for Veterans Memorial, Nathan Garcia, and number 44, Oscar Platas. Great defensive work there by those two, alongside number 32, Thomas Peña, the D-line for Veterans Memorial, making a huge play there. It's also a coverage sack because Longoria had nowhere to go there. Gonzalez had nowhere to go there. Once again, lots of pressure. He escapes the defense, pointing for a block, and he's brought down. A great defensive play by number 12, Eric Sosa there, making a nice tackle, bringing down Ariel Gonzalez, who comes up short, and it's going to be a 4th and 6, about 4th and 7 here. No, it will be a 4th and 4 here for Brownsville Rivera on their own side of the field as both teams change that's the end of the third quarter. And as we enter the fourth quarter, it's a 30-7 scoreline in favor of the Brownsville Veterans Memorial Chargers, 30, the Brownsville Rivera Raiders 7. It's the start of the fourth quarter, the ball on the 20-yard line, and it's going to be a 4th down and long for the Rivera Raiders, as we'll take a quick commercial break as the linemen get settled.
Harlingen today.
If you just graduated high school, are looking to change careers, or to upgrade your job skills, Texas Southmost College is the place to start. With over 50 certificates and associate degrees to choose from, TSC has the career for you. At TSC, you get a quality education that's close to home. Earn a certificate or an associate degree and get the education you need for today and tomorrow's job market.
Wouldn't you like to be in demand?
Register now at Texas Southmost College in Brownsville.
And the punt is off, and it's shanked, unfortunately, for Brownsville Rivera, and it goes back to their own territory, giving prime real estate for Brownsville Veterans as they will start their drive on the 26-yard line. A miscue there by the punter, and it's going to be first down at the 26-yard line in Rivera territory for Veterans Memorial. That's unfortunate for Brownsville Rivera as they were gaining some momentum offensively, getting their first touchdown here in the third quarter. Veterans Memorial held scoreless in the third quarter, looking to get some points here in the fourth after a 30-0 first half. And Liam Longoria and company heading onto the field. Liam Longoria, the junior quarterback, showing lots of poise tonight, leading he's in command of this offense, leading them very well. The lefty lined up with 2 running backs right now, number 1 and number 5, and he'll hand it off. It's going to be a reverse, and the ball goes to number 10, and he makes it to the 22-yard line. Carlos Galindo, the sweep reverse there with about a 5 or 6 yard gain. Not bad for a first down play, bringing it to 2nd and 5 here, 2nd and 6 about for Brownsville Veterans Memorial. Great play calling there from the offensive coordinator, Sam Montalvo there, keeping this Rivera defense on their toes. And we do have a timeout here, an injury timeout for Brownsville Rivera. And it's going to be with 11 minutes and 28 seconds here in the fourth quarter. The scoreline is the Veterans Memorial Chargers 30, the Rivera Raiders 7. We'll take a quick commercial break here on Rio Sports Live, and we'll be back to the action here in Brownsville Sam Stadium momentarily.
For over 65 years, VTX1 Companies has called South Texas home. And that means more to us than just being in a community. It means being part of the community. Through the good times and the hard times. Celebrating every triumph. And lending a helping hand whenever we can. From farm to city and neighbor to neighbor, VTX1 Companies is there, bringing friends, families, businesses, and communities closer together. VTX1 Companies, connecting you since '52.
Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles is your source for vintage, antique, collectibles, vinyl records, and more. Located at 206 East Jackson in historic downtown Harlingen, it's Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles. It's a step back in time with a soundtrack. Open Monday through Saturday, filled with memories and more. Forever Memories is for you.
Looking for furniture? Go to Furniture Place, where they carry Ashley furniture and products you won't find anywhere else. 6-piece bedroom sets, $399 and up. No credit check financing. Furniture Place. They beat any price. Guaranteed 10%. 125 Ruben Torres Boulevard in Brownsville, Texas. Needing tires, my friends? Then race over to Lombardi Tires and take advantage of great deals, including tires beginning as low as $20. That's right, tires as low as $20 right now at Lombardi's Tire, located 300 US 281 Brownsville, Texas. Lombardi Tires. Yes, I said $20 tires. Do you need money? Then start a new career today. Do you want to make more money? Then call Southeast.
And we're back to the action here. We got 8 minutes and 54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's a 43-13 scoreline in favor of the Brownsville Veterans Memorial Chargers. Lining up in the I formation, the run to number 5, Zapata. Pardon, that was Frank Iguia with the 2-yard gain there. It's the first time in the ball game that Brownsville Rivera comes out in the I formation. It looks like they're switching it up again, going back to the spread. And it's going to be trips right. We got Gonzalez under center. A bad snap there, but he recovers well. And he's got an open wide receiver, number 8, down the field. But the pressure gets to him, and it's going to be a huge loss. The referee does give him forward progress there. And they're going to bring that ball down at about the 11-yard line. So it's going to be a 3rd and long from their own 11 for Brownsville Rivera. As you can hear the band getting pretty lively here, trying to motivate this Rivera offense here. And it's going to be trips right. Quarterback on shotgun. Number 5 lined up to the right side of Gonzalez. Another bad snap there. And he throws it. And it's nearly intercepted by number 27, Tony Medrano, nearly getting his second interception of the night. Unfortunately, he's unable to get a hold of it, and it falls to the ground. And that's going to bring up a 4th down, 4th and long here for Brownsville Rivera. And it's going to be Chargers. Chargers will be getting great field possession as number 12, Eric Sosa, lining up to receive about his own 48-yard line. Pardon, that's actually the 48-yard line of the Rivera Raiders, so that's going to be great field position for the Veterans Memorial Chargers. Let's see how Rivera's punt team does here after they have had a bit of miscues with the snaps. It's a good snap here. The punt is up, and number 12 catches it. A bit of a fumble there, but he's up. He's running past the 20 to the 30, and he's at the 25-yard line. Eric Sosa at the 25-yard line. And it's going to be 25 yards out to the touchdown for Veterans Memorial in Rivera territory. Rivera handing Veterans Memorial great field position here. As we have 7 minutes and 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter, it's 43-13 in favor of the Veterans Memorial Chargers. Seems they've brought out the backup quarterback here, number 15, Rolando Izeta, senior quarterback. The snap, and he hands off to number 25, who's at the 20, down to the 10-yard line. Great running there, and it's going to be a first down of a gain of about 11 yards for number 29, Gilbert Garcia, for the Veterans Memorial Chargers. It's a 3-back set, shotgun, and that quarterback is Rolando Izeta, the second-string quarterback. A bad snap there, recovered by number 29, Garcia, who makes a nice run up the middle after a busted play to gain about 4 or 5 yards there. Some positive play there. A nice heads-up play there by Gilbert Garcia, number 29, for Veterans Memorial. And that makes it about a 2nd and 5, 2nd and 6 here for Veterans Memorial. Knocking on the door once again for these Rivera Raiders. It's 4 wide. Shotgun here. Izeta, the quarterback, handing off to Garcia once again. Who gets a minimal gain, about 2 yards here. Met up by a stout defense of Rivera. Bringing up a 3rd and 4, about 3rd and 5 here for Veterans Memorial with 5 minutes and 55 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. You can hear the crowd cheering these teams on as we do have the second team quarterback there, Izeta. Another bad snap here, and he's brought down as Izeta and Gilbert Garcia trying to recover that. Unfortunately, they do, and it's going to be a loss of yards there. We do have an injury on the field here for the Rivera Raiders as the match officials call an injury timeout. We got 5 minutes and 30 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Brownsville Veterans Chargers 43, Brownsville Rivera Raiders 13 in this non-district matchup. And we'll be back shortly after this injury timeout. Please enjoy these commercials from our proud sponsors here at Rio Sports Live, and we'll be back.
Construction work of any kind at higher wages. Call today.
Hino Gas is a proud supporter of Valley High School sports and academics. We encourage you to be prepared for the fall and winter season. Visit HinoGas.com to get your propane discount. At Hino Gas, we're here to help. Call us today.
Here as it's a 3rd and short, and they hand it off. No, it's going to be a run up the middle for Rolando Izeta, and that's going to be a touchdown. Touchdown for Brownsville Veterans Memorial. Touchdown by number 15, quarterback Rolando Izeta, faking the play to Gilbert Garcia, then running it up the middle. Some nice heavy running there. With 5 minutes and 14 seconds left here in the 4th quarter, it's Brownsville Veterans Memorial 49, the Brownsville Raiders 13. And the extra point is up. Baron with the kick. And it's good. The extra point is good, making this tally 50 for the Brownsville Veterans Memorial Chargers. We got 5 minutes left here in the ball game from Brownsville Sam Stadium in Brownsville, Texas. Both teams lining up for the kickoff. And we'll be back as the special teams line up for the kickoff as we take a brief commercial break.
Don't pass up the savings at Mikasa Furniture. Score big at Mikasa Furniture.
7533 Boca Chica Boulevard, Brownsville.
And we're back to the action as number 9, Baron, lining up for the kickoff here. Back to receive for the Rivera Raiders. It's a squib kick, and it falls to the hands of number 4, Zapata. Zapata with some nice running there. Evades the defender, trying to find the outside. Unable to go anywhere. Nice containment there by the Brownsville Veterans Memorial special teams. And they do bring him down at around the 25-yard line. Rivera here late in the 4th quarter. The game now pretty much far from over with the 50-13 scoreline. But let's see what Rivera can do here to build on for their next game. They will be facing next week on in their schedule. Brownsville Rivera, I know, will be here at home versus the Edinburgh Bobcats, a playoff team, next Saturday at 7 p.m. as there is a run play there with about 5 yards to gain. Great hitting there by number 24 for Veterans Memorial. That's Mauricio de la Cerda, the senior middle linebacker, with the great hit there. Nice hard running there offensively by number 5. Frankie Guia for Brownsville Rivera. Longoria under center here with 4 wide receivers, a spread formation. It's looking for a quick pass. He has no choice, Gonzalez, but to throw it out of bounds, and it's incomplete. And it's going to be a 2nd and 6 here for Brownsville Rivera. The 2018 Rivera Raiders football schedule. Today they're playing Veterans Memorial. Next week they'll go ahead and play here at home at Brownsville Sands Stadium on a Saturday, September 8th versus Edinburgh Bobcats. Then they will continue on playing the Valley View Tigers away on September 14th. Then another away game against Sherilyn Pioneer. That'll be a tough one with a strong Pioneer team. Then they have a home game against La Feria on September 28th. Gonzalez with the snap here, trips left, and he's going deep. He's got a man open, and it's number 8 with the one-handed catch, but he's unable to hold it. That was number 8 for Rivera. Andres Pesina nearly making a spectacular catch there up the middle with the post route. Unable to. It's incomplete, and that's going to bring a 4th down here for Brownsville Rivera. 4th down and 6, and they're bringing out the punt team. Let's see who Veterans Memorial has back to receive, but it appears they're just keeping their defense on the field. Veterans Memorial has some of their second teamers on there, giving them some valuable experience for the rest of the season. We got 4 minutes and 18 seconds left in the 4th quarter. It's 4th and 6 here, as we do have a timeout called on the field. Timeout for Brownsville Rivera. Timeout on the field for the match officials. Brownsville Rivera calling a timeout late in the game with 4 minutes and 18 seconds left. And we'll go ahead and take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back with the action as these teams try to finish off this 4th quarter on a positive note. We'll be right back after these message from these proud sponsors from Real Sports Live.
We are this close.
We're this close.
We are this close. Of unwanting tea.
To making history.
This close to changing the world.
We're this close.
This close. This close to making sure no child suffers a crippling disease
Ever again. This close.
We are this close to ending polio.
To ending polio.
All we need is you. Is you.
This close.
If we donate now, we may lose this chance forever. Help Rotary make history at endpolionow.org.
And we're back to the action here. The punt. The snap is good. The punt is a bit short. It falls to the feet of number 13, Julio Sanchez, the sophomore wide receiver. And it's downed by number 1, Jesus Camarillo for Brownsville Rivera. And that'll put the Veterans Memorial starting drive here from the 33-yard line. With 4 minutes left here in the 4th quarter, it's Brownsville Veterans Memorial Chargers 50, the Brownsville Rivera Raiders 13. Veterans Memorial, the offense coming in here, having some of their second teamers here. Looks like we'll be seeing Rolando Izeta at quarterback alongside number 29, Gilbert Garcia at running back. And the snap is off, and it's going to be a shovel pass to number 3, Jacob Moore, who makes his way down about an 8-yard gain, 8 or 9-yard gain, making it about to the 44-yard line, 42-yard line, and that's going to be a 2nd and 1 for the Brownsville Veterans Memorial Chargers. Despite having their second team in, they're still going with the quick tempo offense, which is a staple of their offense. Another shovel pass to the left, once again, to Moore, number 3, who's brought down around the 50-yard line. Nice hard, heavy running there, and that's going to be a first down for Veterans Memorial late in this game. Trying to notch on some more points and give some experience to these second teamers. That's always a very positive approach for these coaches, because these players need that experience for later on in the playoffs. It's a very long 10-week season. You never know with injuries, or these players will have valuable experience here against a first-team defense here. And Isela hands the ball off to Gilbert Garcia with another 8 or 9 yard gain there. Here's about 8 yards, and the ball will be placed at the 41-yard line of Brownsville Rivera, in Brownsville Rivera territory, and that's going to be a second and about 2 yards, second and 2 from the Brownsville Rivera 41 in favor of the Veterans Memorial Chargers. Rolando Izeta, the quarterback there, lined up with Gilbert Garcia, hands it off to Garcia. It's a zone read. He decides to keep it, but he's bottled up at the back by this Brownsville Rivera defense, and that's going to bring a third and short here. These Veterans Memorial Chargers will start the season off at 1-0 and will look to carry that momentum into their district, the 16 5A Division I district, versus the Lopez Lobos here at home next week. That's going to be Friday, September 7th, with kickoff slated for 7:30 p.m. against the Lopez Lobos, of another playoff team from last year. So that's going to be a tough matchup, another tough intercity matchup. And here's a shuffle pass once again to number 3, Jacob Moore, and unable to get the first down. He is short. He is short about a yard. A good stop there by the Rivera defense, showing a great character here, making a stop here late in the game. The Veterans Memorial Chargers, after facing the Lopez Lobos on September 7th, will meet Mission Veterans Patriots on September 14th. That's going to be at Mission Tom Landry Stadium. That's going to be at 7:30 p.m. on a Friday night there in Mission. Then they will come back home against the PSJ Memorial Wolverines. A keeper by Izeta. Nice hard running there for the first down. It's going to be a first down for Veterans Memorial. And first down here at the 37-yard line in favor of the Veterans Memorial Chargers. 1 minute left on the clock here. It's the Brownsville Chargers 50, the Rivera Raiders 13. Looks like they'll be lining up on victory formation. Rolando Izeta taking the knee there, and that should do it for the night, bringing the victory for the Veterans Memorial Chargers 50, the Rivera Raiders 13, as the clock dwindles down for about 15 seconds, and both teams showing great effort tonight, making the Brownsville Independent School District very proud, and their school is very proud with the effort they put out tonight. Unfortunately, one team did have to come on top, and that was the Veterans Memorial Chargers, who look to march on into their district and try to get a third consecutive district title. The final score from Brownsville Sam Stadium here in Brownsville, Texas, it's the Brownsville Veterans Memorial Chargers 50, the Brownsville Rivera Raiders 13. That'll do it here for this night of high school football, brought to you from Real Sports Live. My name is Eric Medrano. I'm very happy to bring you this coverage tonight from Brownsville, as the Veterans Memorial Chargers will improve to 1-0 and will face the Lopez Lobos next week here at home, another fellow playoff team from last year. And the Brownsville Rivera Raiders will also play at home here on a Saturday night. That's going to be against the Brownsville Rivera Raiders will play here at home on a Saturday night. That's going to be against the Edinburgh Bobcats, another playoff team. So there's going to be great football being played next weekend here at Brownsville Sam Stadium. If you haven't come out here, come out and watch these young men play some hard-nosed football. And this beautiful stadium of Brownsville and the Sam Stadium with this new jumbo screen, one of the best in Texas, the biggest in Texas. And we're going to go ahead and wrap this up here from Brownsville Sam Stadium. For Rio Sports Live, I'm Eric Medrano. The final score is Brownsville Veterans 50, Brownsville Rivera 13. Thank you for joining us here on Rio Sports Live, and please join us next week as we bring you more coverage on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday of Rio Grande Valley High School football. Thank you and good night.
What's up, everybody? I'm Xavier. This is Sarge, and we're the owners of King Cuts Barbershop, and this is the King Cuts crew. Welcome to King Cuts!
We specialize in all kinds of men's cuts and hair designs. Keep yourself groomed. We'll take care of the rest. King Cuts, where fresh cuts are served daily.
The Harlingen Downtown District has a bit of everything, my friends, and here's an invitation for you to visit and experience a friendly environment with a taste of local business and a variety of shopping, dining, and entertainment throughout the year. Vintage shops loaded with collectibles from the past, dining that caters to all, boutiques, quilting, salons, live entertainment, and don't forget about market days on the first Saturday of each month on Jackson Street and Art Night the last Friday of the month. It's the Harlingen Downtown District, and the invitation is for you. Shop Downtown Harlingen today.
If you just graduated high school, are looking to change careers, or to upgrade your job skills, Texas Southmost College is the place to start. With over 50 certificates and associate degrees to choose from, TSC has the career for you. At TSC, you get a quality education that's close to home. Earn a certificate or an associate degree and get the education you need for today and tomorrow's job market.
Wouldn't you like to be in demand?
Register now at Texas Southmost College in Brownsville.
For over 65 years, VTX1 Companies has called South Texas home. And that means more to us than just being in a community. It means being part of the community. Through the good times and the hard times, celebrating every triumph, and lending a helping hand whenever we can. From farm to city and neighbor to neighbor, VTX1 Companies is there, bringing friends, families, businesses, and communities closer together. VTX1 Companies, connecting you since '52.